Hey everyone, you're here with Mark on Perfect Gardens TV. So, signs of drooping, why does it happen when you overwater, and why does it happen when you underwater? How long does it take for water to travel up the xylem and turgor pressure can stabilize in your plant? We're going to cover all kinds of interesting things in this video. And in addition to this video, I'll be giving away a free 2-ounce bottle of Drops Balance, but it's going to go to the first person that makes a comment and tells me what my favorite color was. And at some point in this video, I'm going to mention that. So anyways, first, if the plant is drooping because you are underwatered, it's going to look like an umbrella, right? Or how it droops. And depending upon how extensive it is, like if you underwater one time, more than often than not, you're not going to see nutrient deficiencies. The leaves are just going to droop, right? In this umbrella shape situation. If you overwatered your plants to the point of full soil saturation, where there's no dry pockets happening in your pot, and then what happens, so the soil is totally saturated, but then you continue to keep watering to the point where water is now flowing outside of your pot. And this is predominantly for living soil and also for synthetic growers using biology. If you're a 100% synthetic grower, these things don't totally matter, because especially if you're stacking your nutrients, or you're doing flood to drain, or you're using some type of hydroponic system where liquid nutrients is provided to the root system all the time, and the plants are able to take it up at any time they want. Those people don't totally fit this conversation. This is more for people using biology with synthetics or biology in living soil. So when you overwater to the point where your soil is totally saturated, and then you continue to keep watering to the point where at least 20%, maybe even 20% or more of that water is flowing out of your pot, and you're doing that consistently, what's going to happen is you're going to start to see nutrient deficiencies in your plant. In addition, you're going to see your plant look weak or sickly and drooping. And in that situation, your plants are drooping because they're nutrient deficient, because you've flushed out all of your enzymes, your trace minerals. My favorite color is purple. And at the end of the day, even if you gave more water to the plant that's drooping, that's sickly, it's going to have to recover from being nutrient deficient. That could take up to 10 days to 14 days if you follow the Drops, Balance, and BAM regimen that I always discuss, which is the 5 mLs per gallon on an initial one-time treatment of the soil, and then 1 ml per gallon for Drops Balance. And then for BAM, it'd just be treat your soil once a week, 1 ounce per gallon if you're not fermenting it, while also making sure to re-amend your soil with dry amendments, or give like a one-time liquid nutrient feed while also providing dry amendments. Then all the life will come back into the plant. You'll see the leaves come up, everything will perk back up. I actually just released a video showing the signs of excess and the flushing your soil or your plants out. You'll see those leaves from the commercial grower where the leaves are just sickly. But then by the end of the grow, all the life has come back, all the mobile nutrients has flowed back into the leaves, and the plant recovered. So then this other video I released in my garden where I came home, I forgot to water. I was in a super hot environment in Boulder, Colorado, and I thought it would be a super interesting experiment for me to just set up a video and track how fast the water would go back into the leaves. And I can't remember exactly, but in that video, I actually measured how fast water travels back up the leaf. So if you underwatered your plant and it was not a religious experience to the point where you're underwatering your plant every time, allowing salts to build up, but you just underwatered your plant one time, then it's easy to just rewater. Your plants are going to come back. There's no real major issue. If you have been underwatering consistently, well, you're going to deal with excess phosphorus and potassium and salts building up around your rhizosphere, around dry pockets. Not just those. Once there's dry pockets, all minerals will dry back. It's just the excess phosphorus and potassium will end up becoming the initial predominant signs the plant goes through, because those two are the most water soluble out of the majority of all the other nutrients. And what I found, those two seem to be the most reactive in signs of the plant. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful. I appreciate you guys. Whoever was the first to post and leave a comment, please email me at admin@perfectgardens.com with your name and shipping address and phone number. If I don't respond back to you, email me again. Thanks so much. Have a great day, guys.